Hey, what's going on, guys? Do you remember that Velma trailer that everybody was clowning on a few months ago?
This is my story, told my way.
Go get him, girl boss! But no, basically there was this trailer for a show called Velma, which was essentially an adult reboot of Scooby-Doo, where they were basically going to take the original cast of characters from the Scooby-Doo show and basically do a reboot for the show, but make it like adult-themed, I guess. Where I guess instead of using some funny, silly language like Zoinks Scoob, they'd say like, Daphne, can you help us solve this mystery? Stop being such a... Nah, I'm kidding, but basically, HBO Max dropped the first 2 episodes of the Velma series today that was highly anticipated, but I don't mean highly anticipated in a good way, meaning like, oh, everybody was looking forward to it. No, I mean highly anticipated as in like everybody knew it was gonna be bad, we just didn't know when it was gonna happen. Kinda like when you have like 2 cups of coffee in the morning and you know that there's about to be like a World War II level experience on the toilet later. Like, that's what I mean when I say anticipated. But basically, the show dropped last night and I was gonna basically hate watch the first 2 episodes with my friends, and that's what happened.
Yes! Velma. Dude, she knows. She's like, do you have what it takes to make it through this show? Alright, let's do this.
Alright, so they've been watched, we've watched the episodes, and I gotta say, yeah, they're really bad, man. Like, obviously you knew that already, but like, bro, they were really bad. It's like some, like, I'm already Tracer, I wanna be Winston tier humor. It makes me just cringe and just kinda like that sound. That's the sound that I can use to accurately describe my reaction to the first 2 episodes. Just... We're gonna go over the plot, trust me, but I want to talk about, like, the horrendous attempts at comedy. Like, throughout the entire first 2 episodes, there is this, like, weird attempt to try to be self-aware, you know, like, they're trying to take notes off of Deadpool's homework. Like, if you've seen the Deadpool movies, Deadpool will be like, oh, this is the time in the movie where I'm about to do this epic thing. And then, you know, it kind of works, because, like, Deadpool, it's actually, like, well-filmed, and the script is well-written. But, like, the level of, like, self-awareness and irony used in this show is so poorly done. Like, there's literally a scene where the guy who, like, replaced Shaggy, which, in case you don't know, they also did that, like, all of the original cast, which was, like, all white, they decided that for this adult reboot, they would make Shaggy black, Velma, like, Indian, Daphne Chinese, but they kept Fred white, so everybody already thought that was kind of, like, forced and cringe, but anyways, okay, so the guy who replaced Shaggy, he goes by the name Norville, and his head looks like a light bulb. I have to mention that, bro. Like, whoever made this art, like, bro, this isn't what a person is supposed to look like. But yeah, there's literally a scene with this guy where he sees a poster that says, like, drugs are bad, and then he's like, I agree, drugs are bad. And then there's just silence to imply that he actually secretly likes drugs. It's just like, dude, oh my god, it hurt to watch.
Who did kill Brenda? I think it has something to do with drugs, which I hate.
Oh, savage. Dude, that's like so weed and 420. I hate this. Like, you have to imagine in like the script writing room, like they were like, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. He's gonna see a sign that says drugs are bad and then ironically agree with the sign. It's gonna be so good, guys. Everybody who's watching, they're gonna see him ironically agree with it and then realize like, oh wait, he actually likes drugs. So the way that the script kind of like writes in jokes is an epic fail almost like 90% or like 100% of the time. So there's that. And before we get to the plot, I also want to complain about the animation because it's just like it just like looks bad. So I don't do animation and I don't know much about animation, so I'm probably not equipped with the right vocabulary to describe and, you know, accurately delineate what my problems are with the animation. So I'm just gonna say it in my own words. Bro, the animation just looks funny. And by it looks funny, I mean it looks like peculiar. Like something is up with it, you know? Like it's just kind of funky. It almost feels like unfinished. Like check out these random stills throughout the episodes. Like what is this? What kind of expression is her face trying to show? Is she about to sneeze? Is she tired? Is she allergic to something? Bro, I have no idea. Also, epic Illuminati brand soap dispenser in the background. Check out these background characters. Why do they all look so randomly generated? This guy's literally dressed up like a minion. Now for the plot. The plot basically makes little to no sense. Basically, somebody died and Fred gets blamed for it, but Fred we think is innocent right now. Okay, I guess like the overarching plot kind of follows, but there's like 50,000 like little side stories that happen in the episodes that are so weird. So one of the side plots that emerges in the second episode is that Daphne decides to just sell drugs. Randomly, she's just like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna sell drugs. I believe the reasoning they gave for this is the fact that like her parents are cops and she wanted to rebel against her parents parents, but it's just so useless. Like, it doesn't do anything for her character development. It doesn't actually make the show any more exciting, funny, or entertaining. It's just like confusing. We're just kind of like, okay, why is this character that's like a big part of the show now selling drugs for some reason? All right, let's talk about Velma herself, because she's the poster child of the show. The show's named after her. She's gotta be awesome, right? Right, guys?
Daphne, I need a favor.
Why would I do that? We're not friends anymore. We're nemesises.
Nemesis.
Yeah, this one's definitely high on some amphetamines. Velma is very hard to like. Everything they script into the story to make her seem like quirky and fun just ends up being annoying and repetitive. Even when they try to do their best to like want you to build sympathy for Velma, you just end up getting annoyed. Like, one of Velma's things is that she has PTSD from her mom leaving her, so every time she tries to like think too hard about anything, she has like a PTSD attack where like these invisible demons haunt her or something. But it happens so often to the point where you're just like, bro, please, like, you can't be the main character if like you can't exist on screen for more than 5 minutes without having a PTSD attack. So there's that. And the second part is that in the first episode, she clearly like is very much simping for Fred. Like, she thinks Fred is hot and, you know, like, whatever. But at the very end of the second episode, for some reason, like, she just makes out with Daphne. Okay. Maybe this is me not just being able to pick up on subtext, but I didn't find that there was much context leading up to, like, the reveal of Daphne being gay or anything. Like, yeah, Daphne's parents are an interracial lesbian couple, who are also cops, which, by the way, that bit was totally stolen from Gravity Falls. The whole, like, interracial gay cop thing, like, that's totally just completely stolen from Gravity Falls. But yeah, like, okay, besides Daphne's parents being gay, like, are we just supposed to assume that she's now gay by default? Like, maybe I should have done that, but I didn't feel like there was any proper context leading up to that being like, oh, like the assumption. It just felt like, okay, we're done with the episode, let's have a gay kiss, and they just did it, so it's like, all right.
Stop! No pictures! Unless it's in portrait mode.
Oh God, he looks like Hitler!
You would think that scene right there where Fred accidentally looks like Hitler would matter, right? It doesn't at all. It literally happens, and then it has no meaning after it happens. This guy definitely said it best.
The writers instantly ruined the joke by having some random person shout it out loud for the audience.
Oh God, he looks like Hitler! And not just because we compare everyone to Hitler these days.
Then lastly, in regards to the humor, there's just so many almost objectively unfunny moments. Velma goes to check out what's on her dad's girlfriend's camera. Now, the possibilities could be endless for this joke, but Velma finds out that she takes pictures of babies and vegetables to make money. Like, okay?
Yeah, all of the jokes are almost like explained either during or after the joke. There was one joke that I laughed at in the entire first 2 episodes, which was at the beginning of the first episode. Fred thought Velma was Mexican and then like said something that he thought she would understand because she's Spanish or something. So yeah, the execution was pretty cheeks, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Comment down microwave if you made it to the end of the video, and I'll try to heart your comment. Follow my social medias, links are all down below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.